of Drugs has a shack. Only House of Drugs has a shack.
You're taller, so I don't know if I should raise it. This is good.
How's everybody doing? Hey, this is tight work, man. I've never been to a situation like this. This is nice. Hey, give y'all also a round of applause, man. Listen, I've always wanted to know how to dance. I used to break dance like when I was a little shorter. But in my mind, I could dance. Now, if y'all saw me dance, y'all may have a different opinion, but I don't want to have no conflicts with nobody tonight, so I don't want y'all mad at me because I think I know how to dance better than y'all, man. Listen, my name is Adrian Carter. I'm a spoken word artist. I'm an author. I brought a couple copies of my book tonight. I'm just going to lay down a few pieces for y'all. Is that all right? Yeah. Is that all right? Yeah. All right, man. Justice is cold, just ice. Gotta keep a cool walk, the fridge tight. Cause if the cops yell freeze any given night, you can stay still and chill like a water pipe. Situation ain't about wrong or right. If your skin's dark or your eyes light. It's spiritual warfare, not a natural fight, meant to cause division. Don't believe the hype. Brothers, please get your prey on. Peter's locked up, but the angels got us free on. We are all bought with a price, though they pushed us out of water into just ice. Take heed that your cup isn't filling up. Demons are television. They be acting up. Give thanks to God because he got a plan. Third level of faith. There's hope for man. I'm going to do a couple pieces, y'all. Just 2 pieces. Yeah, I mean, it don't matter. Y'all can snap, whatever. It don't matter. Make noise, you know what I'm saying? Get up and bust a move or do something, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it.
Desire to enter another threshold of heaven. Desire to enter another threshold of heaven. Desiring to enter another threshold of heaven. To align first flat line. Our thoughts, our deeds, our lives. Devices for which we pay prices that prevents us from growing higher. You know the enemy is a liar, though he seems to get what he desires, to fan flames of disdain and ignite fires. Glamored by vampires, guilty with priors, sit, wait, and conspire against love without price that waits for a buyer. Desire to enter another threshold of heaven. Dead to the flesh and desires that leaven. Sharper than a two-edged sword, let love cut the umbilical cord and birth you once more. As a clergyman, a dancer, a poet, a mentor who lives and loves from the core. Death to using the N-word out of disrespect. Death to pride, inebriation, and cigarettes. Death to forsaking love and marriage and choosing sex. Death to the world system when governed by greed. Death to overlooking the poor with obvious needs. Death to giving offerings in church to cover up misdeeds. Death to
Oh my God!
Death to the addictions that are killing our dreams. Death to the love of money and the problems it seems. And death to high heels and form-fitting jeans, and desire to enter another threshold of heaven. I said desire to enter another threshold of heaven and live.
Y'all figured that one out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Last piece we're gonna do is it's a little lengthy, but it's I wrote it not too long ago. I performed it a couple times. Y'all work with me as I go through it. Y'all prefer me on the microphone or walking around it? Or it don't matter.
Walk around.
Okay, all right, cool.
The name of this piece is called The Score. All right. All right. I want to make sure. What's up, man? It don't matter. When you are at the strip club, you're throwing money at the problem.
Oh my God.
The conflicts in the heart you ain't trying to get involved in. Doors keep revolving like, hey, how much you charging? That sounds like a bargain. See, but the back of your mind can't help but wonder what happened to fathering. What truly is she harboring? It might be deep, uncomfortable, and startling, and no amount of bread, butter, or cheese can move her from the margarine. The margins of her marginal situation, what is she really facing? She has a 5-year-old at home and the 9-to-5's not making enough to get the stuff she needs to keep her son safe in, and waiting every 2 weeks for a paycheck is a virtue she's not claiming. But men find her entertainment. Dollars drizzle from their hands to precipitate the rain. They saved enough to get a touch and now they got it hailing. But what type of mindset is the situation framing? What is he escaping? A long day at work? Or middle school friends who undermine his worth? A mother that's home where the affection was divert? Or in social settings, antisocial seems to lurk? Maybe his marriage didn't work. Misogyny was his temperament, he's really just a flirt. And the strip club is the only place that doesn't undress his hurt. Or maybe it's where he goes when he feels crummy, for a sweet treat to hop to his wishes named Bunny. Or maybe named Honey. And Honey, she don't mind acting chummy to these dudes who are about to include her pockets with their money. String these G's along, their minds aren't strong. Overtaken by how her body's shaking. Brown and blue eyes contour her figure as she figures how much of an impact she's making. If they are willing to pay a stack to watch lower bodies clap, if they are willing to pay a grip to watch upper bodies twist, who is she to reject? The simple math that adds more bills to her gills as she bops up payments from dollars that spills and airs out her legs so he feels fulfilled. Let him relax and chill. He's died tonight from all the world's care and has written her into his will. Dead presidents, open caskets, everything else is irrelevant. Her reason for teasing, his justification for participation needs no further explanation. Hip-hop already provides the serenation. You see, this all-new review, in other words, the naked truth is she might be enjoying this just as much as you. Because after all, she's getting paid for the attention she pays you. And at the same time has problems just like you. So it doesn't matter. No matter what the outcome, if he comes after her or she comes after him, every time they come together, nobody wins. You see, the wages of sin will always cost more. And at the end of the night, when they both walk out that building's door, knowing in their search for love that this place is not the cure. His intentions for the night, her earnings for the night, and his intentions for the allure, when added together, make 0-0 the score.
Right between those gentlemen right there are copies of my books and my cards. I appreciate y'all having me. My name is Adrian Lovebook Carter. If you all are on Facebook, you all can look me up. Adrian Lovebook Carter. Lovebook Poetry is my fan page. My IG account is Lovebook Carter Music. You know, just you all do that, man. I appreciate it. I hope y'all enjoy those pieces. Thank y'all for having me.
Whoa, don't disappear yet. It's interview time. Adrian, we got some questions for you real quick.
Sure.
All right, so first off, tell everybody where you're from.
I'm originally from Jamaica. People always get shot when they say from Jamaica. And, I grew up here in the United States, so I've been in South Florida since I was 7 years old.
Word. All right, second question. How'd you get started on this?
I wrote my first poem when I was 9 years old because I was mad at the teacher. Real, that's the truth. I did something, I was in 3rd grade. Teacher made me sit down. I was fuming. I was hot. And the only thing I could muster to say is just grab a pen, and I wrote, teachers are the meanest creatures. And I wrote a whole poem about how I didn't like school and teachers, and that's how it started.
That's dope. That's what's up. All right, last question. Do you have any upcoming shows or anything that anywhere coming up that we can see you perform?
Yeah, man, that's a very good question. I run a program called Ascension, Dining and Poetry. It is at Bahama Breeze. It's on the 4th Wednesday of every month. So this month is July 23rd. That's a Wednesday night, Ascension, Dining and Poetry. If you go on my fan page or if you go on my page, Adrian Lovebook Carter, you'll see all the information about it.
Thank you very much, sir. Drums. Try this again. Drums. Give it up right now. Make some noise.